Tshipi manganese mining exploded onto the international scene when it commenced with mining, processing and the export of semi-carbonate, medium-grade manganese ore. The manganese ore is from Tshipi's Tshipi open-cast mine, located in the Kalahari, in the Northern Cape province of South Africa. Tshipi Mine is the flagship operation of Tshipi, an innovative South African company that has brought together the skills, knowledge and passion of a number of individuals with a common vision to create a leading global manganese company that brings real benefits to all South Africans and shareholders. Tshipi Mine is located on the southern outer rim of the Kalahari manganese field, which contains 80% of the world's economically mineable manganese ore deposits. The mine is situated approximately 70 kilometers southwest of Kuruman and 50 kilometers northwest of Kathu in the Northern Cape. Tshipi Mine life of mine expectancy is 60 years at 2.4 million tons of top quality manganese per year. Mining of Tshipi ore reserve is a truck and shovel open cast operation where manganese will be crushed and screened to produce a saleable product. Tshipi is a front runner with regards to local recruitment and complies with employment equity at all levels. Tshipi is also dedicated to local infrastructure development projects and skills development of the surrounding community members. What distinguishes Tshipi Mine from other operations is our personal commitment to work with integrity and not allow anything to compromise our commitment thereto. At Tshipi Mine, we consider the following key factors in our commitment. We are committed to make the right decisions and do things the right way. We care about how results are achieved. Integrity will be evident in our relationships and in the way we make decisions and the way we use our assets. We will respect one another and the community in which we operate and allow people to ask when they are unsure and raise their concerns. The management of Tshipi Mine believes that our business slogan, quality, first, always, is critical in achieving our vision. The team is committed to continuously process and deliver the required quality of manganese without harm to employees, the natural environment, host communities, clients and shareholders, and to achieve a high-performance culture that centers on simplicity, accountability and effectiveness. As part of our drive towards success, it is important to understand our key performance indicators. These KPIs are elimination of incidents and loss-producing events, continuously optimizing the ore body to plan and mine the correct quality, preferred Transnet customer, cost controlled within budget, legal, social and environmental responsible corporate citizen, and transformational business culture. It is important to understand our desired behaviors as it forms an integral part of our everyday operations. Therefore, you need to commit to work safely, help others work safely, and listen to others when they help me to work safely. It is also important that these behaviors are ingrained into every visitor and employee so that it becomes a way of life at Tshipi Mine. To ensure your safety and the safety of others, you will need to take note of the following before entering the mine.
No firearms are allowed on the premises. If you are in possession of a firearm, please declare this to the protection services before entering in order to take the correct steps. Any person may at any point be approached to undertake an alcohol test by our protection services. No person will be granted access if found to be under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Cameras, including cell phones with cameras, are only allowed on the premises with prior approval of management. When using any stairs during your visit, ensure that you keep a 3-point contact. Take note of any important signage regarding restricted areas, designated smoking areas, and any PPE requirements. Your safety is our main concern during your visit. Therefore, we ask that you are always escorted by a responsible Tshipi Mine employee. When driving, please adhere to road signs and the maximum speed limit of 40 km per hour on site, and that you should have a valid driver's license. Also ensure that you only make use of reverse parking and that the headlights of your vehicle are switched on at all times. Pedestrians should always keep well clear of any moving equipment as visibility by operators of machinery and vehicles may be limited at close range.
It is important to take note of the following Tshipi Mine life-saving rules. These life-saving rules form the basis of thinking about safety at Tshipi Mine. No person is allowed to be under the influence of alcohol or drugs. No toolbox talk, no risk assessment, no pre-use inspection, no work. Adhere to road signs and maximum speed limit of 40 km per hour on site. No walking and texting or talking on cell phones or whilst operating any equipment. No cell phones are allowed in heavy mobile equipment. No person is allowed to operate or conduct maintenance on equipment if not authorized by the engineer. No person is allowed to do lifting without a risk assessment and proper authorization. Use fall prevention and protection when working at heights above 2 meters. No work can be performed on equipment if it is not locked out. No unauthorized entry allowed in dams and water treatment areas. No unauthorized vehicle and/or personnel are permitted in the red permit area. Stop and remove buggy whips at railway level crossings. No horseplaying, fooling around or clowning around is allowed. At Tshipi Mine, we believe that no person comes to work to be injured, be overexposed, cause harm to the environment, or cause damage to property and equipment. To realize this belief, we are adopting the Tshipi Safety Robot System and the Stop, Think and Go principle as our site-wide first level of risk assessment tool for all visitors and employees. This allows each person to identify dangers within the workplace and with tasks that they are performing.
The Stop, Think and Go principle is similar to the functioning of a robot regulating traffic and pedestrians at road crossings.
Before crossing at a robot, one has to stop, observe and assess that it is safe, and then cross the road when the robot is green. At Tshipi Mine, it is critical that we promote and sustain a working environment that is safe to all employees and visitors. Keeping yourself and others out of the line of fire is our priority. The following are key risk exposures within the working environment that you may encounter during your visit. Fingers and body parts caught between moving components. Pedestrians struck by moving equipment. Suspended loads falling. Vehicle collisions. Vehicles driving over berms or into structures. Falling from a height. Runaway equipment. Confined loading or travelling spaces. Undercutting of a loading face. Loading of trucks causing whiplash. Hydraulic or other hoses under pressure. Jump starting of equipment. Hot works. Tire inspection, inflation or deflation. Unauthorized access to electrical installations. Or hazardous chemicals. Ensure that you understand and comply with the required control measures. Our people are vital to the business, and it is our aim to ensure that they are productive people in the working place, who are alert, healthy, motivated and able to visit us and to work safely for the duration of the shift. For this purpose, Tshipi Mine has implemented a comprehensive wellness program, including hygiene monitoring. Through our wellness program, we provide the following service: medical surveillance, chronic disease management, hygiene monitoring, and lifestyle improvement interventions. Hypertension, diabetes, TB, HIV/AIDS, obesity, asthma, hearing loss, and lung diseases are some of our key health exposures, and employees must comply to the following: conduct medical screening, conduct regular health checks and comply to monthly follow-ups at the on-site clinic, and follow a healthy lifestyle by reducing salt and sugar intake, exercising regularly, avoiding excessive alcohol intake, avoiding smoking or exposure cigarette smoke, and eating lots of fruit and vegetables to maintain a low-fat diet. HIV/AIDS testing is provided at the clinic, and employees are encouraged to test once a year. Hygiene monitoring is conducted for the following health exposures: noise, dust, heat and cold, ergonomics, vibration, and illumination. Beware of the following high-risk hygiene exposures: noise emitted by heavy mobile equipment when hooting, idling, and revving in the service bay. Noise emitted during heavy mobile equipment operations and loading activities. Noise emitted during crushing and screening activities. Noise emitted during general boiler making activities. Noise emitted when loading heavy mobile equipment and train wagons. Dust around drill rigs, blasting, loading and hauling of certain plant areas. Impact of ergonomics and vibration when operating heavy mobile equipment and during maintenance. And vehicle and area illumination. Always ensure that control measures are complied with. An example of these measures are equipment fitted with silencers, proper sealing of TMM cabins, 15-meter distance is kept from high noise activities. Dust suppression systems are operational. Warning and noise zoning signs to be installed at strategic positions. Enclosure of high noise equipment. Proper use and selection of PPE is essential. 3-point contact and access steps. Visitors and employees should be vigilant and on the lookout for warning signs of these exposures and wear the required PPE when entering these areas. Wearing of the mandatory PPE is essential to ensure your safety and will be issued to you before entry should you require any of these items. Your basic mandatory PPE includes a hard hat, a reflective vest, steel-tipped safety boots, safety glasses. Long sleeves are preferable and be aware not to wear any loose clothing or jewelry. And lastly, hearing protection and dust masks should be worn where indicated on the premises. Tshipi Mine has emergency procedures to ensure the safety of all employees and visitors to our premises in the event of an emergency. Please take note of the emergency numbers when entering the premises for your own health and safety. Should an emergency situation occur, please follow the appropriate employees towards the emergency assembly point. And please ask for any assistance should you feel unsure about the emergency procedure during your visit. In-time reporting of unsafe acts and conditions or any incident is an important part of our aim to achieve zero harm. Every employee and visitor has a duty to report any unsafe act and condition and take the necessary action to fix it. Our approved environmental management plan is in place to ensure that water, land and air impacts are controlled and that natural resources are available to us properly preserved. We understand that the conservation of our environment is essential towards our community and our business. At Tshipi Mine, we ensure that special attention is given to the suppression of dust and every effort made in the conservation of both energy and water. We ensure water saving through closing of taps, fixing of any water leaks, and using water sparingly. Our water circuit includes many closed loops to minimize water losses. At Tshipi Mine, we conduct regular testing of soil to monitor any effects on our surrounding areas and to limit where possible any soil degradation. All waste must be disposed of in the dedicated waste bins on the premises, and it is important never to litter anywhere at Tshipi Mine.
The following critical environmental standards must be complied with. Littering is strictly prohibited. Smoke only in designated areas and do not throw cigarette butts on the floor. Prevent hydrocarbon spillages and clean up immediately if a spill has occurred. All maintenance work must be done in a controlled environment, i.e. workshop or area lined with HDPE liners. Ensure that dust suppression systems are always operational. Do not harm trees and animals on site. Do not waste water.
We are committed to the people of the Northern Cape and the development of local organizations. This is in line with Tshipi Mine's commitment to position itself as a voluntary corporate citizen by supporting initiatives to ensure that communities are better off through Tshipi Mine's involvement. Tshipi Mine has embarked on a cultural intervention that will enhance employee alignment and disciplined delivery of business plans. Alignment of people in respect of the Tshipi vision in order to ensure that they are committed to its achievement. Motivating and inspiring people in order to ensure that people keep moving in the right direction in spite of obstacles. Empowering people with knowledge, skill, desire and opportunity to personally succeed in a way that leads to collective organizational success and lead to quality decision making, which entails the right decisions taken as close as possible to the point of execution. In order to achieve this alignment and shared goals, it is necessary to give life to our improvement journey. As a result, Tshipi Mine has adopted the orchestra as a metaphor to symbolize our improvement journey. An orchestra is made up of many instruments that is characterized by a harmonious combination of elements and instruments that together produce a harmony of sounds. The different departments on Tshipi Mine each represent an instrument in the orchestra. All of these departments need to work together in alignment, understand the goals of the business, and how every single person can individually and in support of one another consistently achieve the business goals. This is the drumbeat of safely producing 3 million tons on time and within cost. After watching this induction, you will need to complete a form stating that you understand all of the safety, health and environment standards at Tshipi Mine. Remember to present an access card or visitor slip to the security services before entering the premises. Thank you for helping Tshipi Mine to achieve a safe and productive working environment for all visitors and employees. Please remember to ask any questions and to follow any instructions where required. Enjoy your time with us. The Tshipi Way. Quality first, always.